Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be going over with you how to write algebraic expressions. So to start off, algebraic expressions have variables, numbers, and operations. So a variable is a letter that represents an unknown amount, which would be, in this case, x. Here you see t. Here we are using a and b. So x plus 4 would be an algebraic expression because you have the variable x. So we also sometimes see algebraic expressions represented with words, so like the product of 7 and h. Here you would take the words and write the algebraic expressions. So the key words are the product of, which means multiplication. So you would write the algebraic expression in two ways, 7h, or in that it says the same thing, but that should say 7 times h. Essentially means the same thing. So here's a chart that explains the operations and keywords. So for addition, the keywords you should look for are more than, the sum of, increased by. Some examples: 6 more than x, the sum of n and 3, 6 increased by 10, and then these would be the algebraic expressions. So x plus 6 would be 6 more than x. N plus 3 would be the sum of n and 3, and k increased by 10 is k plus 10. So if you guys want to just pause here to look at this this table and take some notes on it, or try to ingrain that in your heads, because these are the kinds of words you're going to be seeing in the next following examples. So here's some practice. So first we have y divided by 5, so that is y over 5, or it could be written as y divided by 5, but it's not the other way around because you're dividing y by 5, not 5 by y. And then subtract r from 10. So since we're subtracting r from 10, it's going to be 10 minus r. Here we have y decreased by 5, so that's y minus 5 because you're decreasing y by 5. And then w times 7 is just 7w, or 7 times w, or it could even be w times 7. Here we have b plus 6, so that's just going to be b plus 6. You could also write 6 plus b, since it's addition, the order of operations does not matter, and then divide 4 by d. So we're dividing 4 by d, so that's 4 divided by d, or 4 over d. And then the quotient of 5 and z. So the quotient means division, so that is 5 divided by z, and then the difference of z and y is subtraction, so z minus y. So here we're going to look at two operations. So sometimes you will need to use more than one operation to write an algebraic expression. So when an expression has more than one operation, you have to consider the order of operations. So sometimes you'll use parentheses to show which operation should be completed first. So here's our example. It's asking us to double the difference of f and 4. So the keywords are double and the difference of. So there will be multiplication and subtraction in the expression. Double and the difference of. Since you're doubling a difference, you need to find the difference first. So you can write the difference of 4 as 4, f and 4, as 4 minus f minus 4. And then we need to double that difference or multiply it. So you will need to use parentheses around the difference to show that the subtraction needs to happen first, and you can write the expression in two ways. So here are the two answers. So that was a lot of words. So here are some examples we're going to go through. So here we have add 6 and m, and then add 2 to the result. So we are adding 2 to the result. So the first thing we're going to look at is 6 and m. So 6 plus m, and then we want to add 2 to the result. So we're going to put parentheses plus 2. And the reason we put parentheses is because when there are parentheses present in a formula, you look at the parentheses first and you do the operation that's in the parentheses first, and then whatever the answer in the parentheses is what gets added to the rest of the formula. So in this case, whatever the answer to 6 plus m would be, would be what you add 2 to. If we did 6 plus m plus 2, you'd get a different answer. So the parentheses are very important. Again, add 4 to m. Add 4 to m, then divide n by the result. So we're adding m plus 4. M plus 4 is at the first step, and then you're dividing n by the result. So if you're dividing n by the result, that means n is going to be, okay, so since we're dividing n by the result, that means that n is going to be on top, and then on below is going to be m plus 4, because n is getting divided by the result, and the result of m plus 4. Okay, subtract q from p, then divide 4 by the result. So again, you're dividing 4 by the result, not dividing the result by 4, and we're subtracting q from p, which means it is divided by p minus q. So that essentially means you're 4 divided by the result of p and q. Multiply 7 by t, multiply 7 by t, then divide 3 by the result. Again, 3 divided by, and then 7 times t, 7t. Okay, add u and v, and then subtract 2 from the result. So we're going to add u plus v, and then you're going to want to subtract 2. So that's the formula. Raise p to the 4th power, then divide 3 by the result. So p to the 4th power is p, looks like that, and then again we're dividing 3 by the result. Okay, add j to 7, then add 6 to the result. So j plus 7 plus 6. And then finally raise 5 to the 6th power, so 5 to the 6th. Then subtract the result from f. So you're subtract the result from f, which means it would be f minus 5 to the 6th power. And you don't need to put this in parentheses. You can, but you don't need to, because when there's an exponent, you always do the exponents first, and that goes with the order of operations. So if anybody has any questions, you feel free to comment them down below, but that's all on algebraic expressions for today. So bye.